let me tell you something. Look it, man. I've been an Atlanta fan for 45 years.
Late night vibes, we're turning up the heat. T-Will on the mic, can't accept defeat. My ATL sports show, he's running the game. Atlanta Falcons fly high, you know the name. In the heart of the A, where the pride runs deep. From the Braves to the Falcons, he's keeping it real, no sleep. He's got the scoop, every player, every play. Bringing the thunder every single day. T-Will, shining bright on the airwaves, bringing sports tonight. Atlanta heart, with a soul so free. My ATL sports show is the place to be.
ATL Falcon fans, Falcon fans, Falcon fans. Isn't it glorious? Doesn't it feel so much better to come on one of these shows after a Falcons victory? I know it does for me. What a game, guys. What a game, what a game, what a game. Indeed. Falcons came out to play. They weren't messing around today, and I love it. Let's see. Craig says, "What up, T Will? My favorite Life Alert spokesman." Hey man, I've fallen. And I got back up. How about that? How about that? Hey man, Falcons win today, 34-27. What an effort by the offense. And we got Miss BPE Carey in the building. Miss Carey, how you doing today? You all right?
Let's go. We
Let's
got the
go.
dub. Let's
Let's
go.
go. Man,
Wow.
we needed that. Boy, we needed that today.
Man, they needed that. We needed that. Phew, man, we
Oh
needed that in the
man.
worst way,
Yes,
man.
we
Oh,
did.
what a
Yeah.
bounce back performance from that offense. I'm so proud. Did you see Raheem said that the win was a tribute to the fans after the week 3 embarrassment is his apology. I was
Hey
like, all right,
man,
I'll
you
take
know
it.
what? I think he's right. I mean, I think he's right. I think he's right. I love it. I'm glad we were able to pull it out. It was a great victory. Could not be more excited. Uh Falcon Pandemic says, "What a game indeed, T Will. Great bounce back game nonetheless." Yes, it was. Birdo. NIL Birdo in the chat. What it do, Birdo? How you doing, man? Birdo says, "Rise up."
Let's
Birdo,
go.
how are you, brother? How are you? Hopefully all is well. Craig says, "Seems like they actually listened to my key points from earlier." I think they did, Craig. Uh
They didn't really
I-
listen to mine that much. I feel like, well, they did. Okay, we were
they
dominant
listened
on
to
the ground,
somebody.
but hey, we were dominant on the ground. Remember, I said it's gonna come down to who's better at running the ball, and they're good at running the ball, but hey, we were definitely better at it today, so I'll take it.
They listened. Somebody listened, but
Craig
they
said I
were.
don't sound nervous like I was earlier. I was nervous, Craig, only because this game meant so much in my opinion. I mean,
Oh yeah.
yeah, 1-3, you're most likely your playoff hopes are dead. To be honest, I mean, you definitely can bounce back, but it'd be really tough. And not just that, but just for the confidence of your quarterback as well as the offense and the team in general to go 2-2 right before the bye week, before you got to prepare for the undefeated Buffalo Bills, yeah, I'm feeling very good. And what a bounce back performance, especially by my quarterback, Michael Penix Jr.
1-3 is kind of hard to come back from. I'm not gonna lie, Carrie. 1-3 is
I mean,
woo! I'm so glad we are 2-2. You just do not know.
oh, I
Berto
know.
says,
Trust me, I know.
yeah.
Man,
Uh, Berto says, "I'm 100% glad we got the dub. Amen." Craig says, "Even with this win next week is also a must win against Buffalo." Hey man, you
I
got to do it
mean,
one at a time, Craig. So I mean, I hear you. I see.
I,
Uh,
to Craig's point, I feel more confident that we can beat the Bills. I know they're 4-0 right now, but I feel like they're beatable. Their defense is not as good as just their offense is lethal. They'll put 30, 40 points on you easy. But our defense has looked pretty good as well. Just got to work on the run defense, in my opinion. And I think it'll be better. Unfortunately, I said this on Berto's stream that unfortunately D. Alford he didn't have the best game in my opinion, but last game he filled in very well for AJ Terrell as well as against the Vikings when he left. So you're not gonna have a great game every week. But the good news is that AJ Terrell should be back after the bye week just in time for Buffalo, which is great news in my opinion.
Amen. Because we're gonna need them. We are going to need them. But you know what? Hey, all in all, great effort by the defense. Great effort by the offense. Penix got a chance to show off that arm today, and he did it early and often. And what a game it was! Let me tell you something. Truly exciting game, Carrie. I'm proud of this team, man.
Me too. What a
I
way to bounce back.
Yeah, I didn't want us to misrepresent ourselves. I know this team is 100% better than what we've shown. And that was just my issue, right? It's just that we are so much better than what we've shown, and I just wanted the opportunity for that to be seen. And look, if Falcons go to Super Bowl and win, that's great. If they don't, hey man, but I think this team should make an appearance in the playoffs. And I'm just super excited about the team, man. They this team has so much talent. I mean, when you look at Penix, even though Mooney was down, right? You have so much talent on this team. Bijan was big, and it's good that we started using him. It's about time.
You
Kyle Pitts was big today.
Well, I was gonna say, to be honest, I want to shout out. Besides Kyle Pitts, I want to shout out Tyler Algier because, yeah,
Oh
one carry last week to his performance today. It
yeah,
was nice to see him get used a lot, especially at the end of the game. Give Bijan a break and tire out that the defense is tired out, and towards the end they used him a lot, which I appreciated. He got used a lot more than he was last week. Um, and yeah, shout out to Tyler, honestly, and shout out to also to Kyle Pitts. Like we all know that Bajan is a super special player, right? Like he can do it all. But
yeah.
I've been saying this, like feed Kyle. Like he was cooking Bobby Wagner today. Like I feel like I said this earlier as well that he's been so reliable. Honestly, I feel like he's our most reliable receiving weapon this season.
You could argue
He
that.
doesn't have a fumble. He doesn't have any drops, and unfortunately, Drake and Mooney have previous to this game. So, well, I think even Ray had a drop today as well. So Kyle's been very locked in this season, and I really appreciate that. I know it's a big season for him, year 5, and yeah, I feel like you got to feed him, feed the hot hand, and he's been killing it. So shout out to him. Are you muted, T Will?
Thank you, Carrie. I'm just a talking. Online Tuna says shout out to Parker Romo. Um, what else we got? Falcon
Hi, online
Pandemic
tuna.
says what's up, Online Tuna? Falcon Pandemic says prayers for Natron Books. Brooks
Yes.
and his injury. Hope he bounces back when we need him. Hopefully so. Craig says seems like everyone on offense ate, and they did. Craig also
They
says on
did.
that run for Tyler, he ran over Von Miller and Bobby Wagner. Yeah, man,
Yes.
Tyler's about that life.
He
Uh,
might he might get the Angry Run award this week.
wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? That
Yes.
would be
I
awesome.
think they do that on Good Morning Football, the Angry Runs every week, and I think Tyler definitely will be nominated for sure.
Definitely.
Hey,
No
T
doubt
Will,
about
can I give you a stat really quick? I didn't mention earlier, but what think it would be great to mention.
it. Go ahead.
So today, Drake London and Bajan Robinson are the first Falcons running back and wide receiver duo with 100 receiving yards in a single game since 1981.
That is awesome. Both of them had 100, or was
Yep,
it
they
cumulative?
both. No, both had over 100 yards
Oh wow!
receiving.
And that was
So
Bijan and who?
Drake London, running back one
Okay,
and wide receiver one.
that's that, and maybe that's a path to victory, right? Because Mooney is clearly hurt, and
And he's hurt again.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I don't think he ever really got over. whatever was going on with him. So you're probably going to have to lean on Bijan some more. But look, we got it. And at this point, man, Casey Washington looked pretty good. But let's give Chris Blair a chance.
I would
Let's
like
get
to
Blair
see
in here.
that. Yeah, I would like to see Chris Blair out there, but we unfortunately haven't. He was inactive today. But yeah, Drake London had 110 receiving yards and Bajan had 106 receiving yards. Kyle Pitts had 70 receiving yards. Just crazy good today.
Outstanding. Yeah. Falcons led most of the way. Washington was shorthanded with Marcus Mariota filling in, fought back, but never took the lead. Falcons offense produced over 400 yards. Hey, man. Outstanding.
435 yards to be exact.
Outstanding.
435. Wow.
Outstanding. Michael Penix was 20 of 26 for 313 yards, two
Career
TDs.
high, by the way.
Oh, without a doubt. Two TDs, one interception, total offense 294 yards. That's got to be
Wait, what?
rushing. That's got to be no. I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's
no, it's
Mariota.
okay.
I'm sorry
Oh,
about that.
no,
I
it's
am
okay.
sorry about that. I got ahead of myself. I was like, yeah, that. There we go. All right, Bijan at 75 rushing yards, one rushing TD, four catches for 106 yards. Drake London, eight catches, 110 yards, one TD. Kyle Pitts, TD catch, 7 yards. Total offense, 435 yards. Excuse me. Man, they got after it today. Online tuner says Peter Parker, Tony Romo. I can dig it. Craig says, I just feel like we need to run off some wins, starting with Buffalo, because we already 0-2 in the division and we need wins and help. And he's got a good point. Online Tuna says, two wins for the Falcons today. New Zealand Falcon Kiera crowned 2025 New Zealand Bird of the Year this morning. Carrera?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right,
I didn't
Online
know
Tuna.
about
I
that.
can dig it, man.
That's
I
awesome.
can dig it. That is awesome. Uh, Craig says, I'm just glad they listen to me and let BPE rip it down the field for gains. Amen.
Let's
Amen.
go.
Let's
That
go.
pass to Drake London,
Hmm.
I was so happy. Like when that happened, I'm like, yes, they're letting him air it out.
Yeah.
Bullying sometimes does work. Bullying
Yeah.
sometimes I don't condone violence, okay? And I don't encourage it. But if it is your offensive coordinator and he's not if he's not feeding your weapons and not letting your quarterback who is known to have a cannon of an arm and he's not letting him rip the ball down the field. Bullying does work because you saw what happened today. I'm just saying, like
Man, it was awesome. And that was a great throw. That was a great
great
throw.
throw, great catch, honestly.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
it
that
was
was a
that
great
9 to
throw.
5 connection we've been hoping to see, honestly.
Yep. Yep.
Um
Caden Phillips says, let's go. Caden Willis says, let's go. Love it. Love it.
I'm with you,
Uh,
Caden.
Online Tuna says, not bad on the pronunciation, T. Will. Hey, man, I try Online Tuna. I try. We appreciate it here. We try to be full service on For My ATL Sports. Carrie and I, we do the best we can. Craig says, I'm just disappointed in Bijan getting tracked down on that big pass and not score. I think he ran out of wind, Craig. Because
I
you
mean,
carry,
he's tired, man. To be
yeah,
honest, like
yeah,
I honestly feel like he's so special and he is a generational talent, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I just feel like through 4 weeks we've like been really using him a little too much. Um with all the other offensive talent we have. Today
yeah,
you saw we spread the wealth.
yeah,
But I feel like through the first 3 weeks, it's like the whole offense was Bajan. So,
yeah.
maybe he was tired. I did see though that that was his top speed that he's ever had. And let me just find it. Yeah, he reached a top speed of 21.85 miles an hour on his 69-yard reception, the fastest speed of his career.
I know, but I still think he got tired, man. You could
He's
see towards the end he was like, I'm not gonna do it. And to be fair, the other player had the angle on him, right? So it's different. It's not like he's hawking you down from behind. He's coming at you from an angle.
Hey, I
And
can't even be mad though, T. Will, because I know in the off season I said I want to see more explosive runs from him and Tyler, and we've seen two now from Bajan. One that first game against Tampa, and now one today. So even though he didn't score, we still scored immediately after. Shout out to Kyle Pitts. So it's all good.
Hey, I can dig it. Caden says he gave me 28 fantasy points. Love it.
Let's
Falcon
go.
Pandemic says bullying Miss Carrie sounds like she a nurse and a housefly. She's nursing a housefly back to health. Okie doke, I can dig it. Online Tuna says, "Did you hear JJ Watt do a 69 nice joke?" I did not, and I don't
Yes,
know that I want to. Online Tuna, but
that was
okay,
actually funny. 69
okay,
yard reception. Nice.
oh, okay, all right. I was like, I felt the need to say pause. It's a family show, but okay.
Yes, you
You
can say
you saved
pause.
me the other day, Carrie. You did save me the other day. I can't remember if we were on the show or not, but you did save me the other day. Or was that Jordan? No, that was Jordan last night. Because yeah, that was anyway. We'll get into that another time. Craig says on a negative note, Raheem time management was terrible, and especially at the end of the first half by not
Mhm.
calling the timeout, so we could have time to get points before half. JJ Watt also called it. Yeah, he did, and you know what?
I'm with you though. I get it because the same thing happened against the Commanders last season. It's like, come on, man, did you learn your lesson? So I get it. We don't get to keep timeouts for a rainy day.
Maybe they put a spell on Raheem that when he plays uh, the Commanders, he just has the inability to call timeouts. Players of the game: Bijan Robinson, 181 total yards from scrimmage, 75 rush, 106 receiving, and holy crap, that's a lot. And one TD, game-changing 69-yard catch and run to set up a TD. Also considered Michael Penix Jr. for efficient 313-yard passing game. They truly did get after it. Those are my two game balls. But look, there's a lot of game balls to go around. The young Thundercat made an interception today. Xavier Watts, got in, made an interception. Falcons got some sacks today. Any other players of the game you can think of, Carrie?
So you said Xavier Watts,
Well, no,
Bijan Robinson.
I said he made well. Bijan Robinson and Michael Penix Jr. are my players of the game, but
Okay.
anybody else you can think of for player of the game?
I mean, you took probably two of the best, to be honest. But um, I want to shout out Zach Harrison. I feel like he had a great game. He now
He did.
leads the team in sacks with 2.5 sacks. Um, I feel like Dorless looked really good. I mean, since you took Bajan is great. I want to Penix. I really wanted to shout out because what a bounce back. He's so mentally tough. I mean, like we said earlier, this game would tell us everything we need to know, like as far as if they were going to bounce back or if they were going to let last week define them. And they 100% bounced back and showed us who they really are. So, yeah, I'm really proud of Penix. That's my quarterback, BPE. Never a doubt. And yeah, I'll say Penix since you said Bajan, honestly. But I do want to shut out Pitts because I feel like 5 receptions. He had 5 targets and 5 receptions. So he grabbed that ball every time he was targeted, 70 yards and one
But they were
touchdown.
key
So
receptions. They were key.
yeah, they were
Like
key. I mean, on third
they were
downs.
big. They
Yeah,
were
and
huge.
he was like I said earlier, cooking Bobby Wagner. He was winning that matchup every time. So
Yeah.
I feel like we have to continue to involve him in the offense. Like it's just crazy to me that sometimes he's just an afterthought. But we did a great job today of including him, and I think it definitely paid off, as you could see.
Oh, without a doubt. Big Low says somebody said young Thundercat.
Let's go. Hey, Big Low.
Let's go. Hey, Big Low, I dropped the link, man. If you feel like it, come on and join us, man. Bless us with your wisdom. Craig says, I just know when I see Raheem wearing capris, he's gonna buy.
Oh, what?
Oh wow. Oh wow. He said,
Oh
he
gosh.
said, I
Don't
just know.
say that.
I
Don't say that, Craig, because he's always wearing capris.
oh man. That damn Craig is funny, boy. He said, I just know when I see Raheem wearing capris, he's gonna pocket some time. Oh, whatever. I thought it was funny. I don't care what y'all. That was funny. That was funny. We got Big Low in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We
Let's
got a
go.
superstar amongst us. Big Low, what it do, man? How you doing, brother? Low, you there? Low's getting his audio together. Low, you
He's
there?
just
Hold on.
blown up.
What in
He's
the
blown
world, bro?
away.
What's up,
Let's
Low? What's
go.
going on, man? You all right?
Hey man, look, I'm just kind of tired. My right shoulder's hurting because all day we had to take them through there, take them through there. We had to take them through there,
Uh,
take them down through there.
Let's go.
We had to take them down through there. See, Will?
hey, man, Low. I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I dropped a like, and I was watching you and your wife on that show, man. Y'all are hilarious.
Man,
Y'all are
thank you so
hilarious.
much,
And
bro.
and Lo, I just got one thing to say.
With
Are you
that,
ready?
uh
When a person shows you who they are,
huh.
believe them. That's a terrible Maya Angelou impression on my part, but I
Can't
I
nobody do my Angelo, bro. That's
I was
that's the
I
thing
was
about it.
hey, I was digging it, man. I was digging it. That was great. Lo, give us your impression of this game, man. Offensively, give us your thoughts.
Well, I mean, so you know, all week long, we've been hearing all the talk and all the criticism,
Yep.
and a lot of times it was directed to the wrong people, right? Michael Penix was catching strays. It's like he can't have a bad game. Well, look, I hope he shut all the Kirk Cousins needs to play people up today. I hope he shut them up. They don't never need to say Kirk and Cousins in the same sentence moving forward after today.
That
No,
part.
Um,
they don't. No, they don't. Hey, man, he came out here. Penix balled out, man. We got a chance to see that arm on display. What a throw he made. Let me tell you something. That was a thing of beauty. He was slinging
which
that
one?
ball. I'm talking about the one to Drake. That bomb.
Man,
That was beautiful, man.
bro, there were
That
so
was
many
beautiful.
that I feel like that throw to Bajan was even better.
Oh, it was great. It was great. It was great. They were all great. But let me tell you something. That was a great play. And then the one to really cement the game when we needed that first down in the fourth quarter. And he throws the out to Drake, and Drake dives and catches the ball and comes
Mm,
down with it. That was clutch. To see this team kind of salt away the game, drive down the field, kick that field goal to put it out of reach. I really appreciated that because Falcons teams in the past have had difficulty doing that.
yes.
This game could have gotten away, and we just refused to do it. So I'm just so pleased that that happened, man. Low, we've said that Bijan and Michael Penix were our players of the game on offense. Let's talk about this defense. If you had to pick maybe two or three players of the game on defense, Low, who would
Okay.
that be?
Hold on. Let me get my player of the game on offense.
Okay, who you got?
Elijah Wilkinson. Somebody go to the floral shop and give Elijah Wilkinson his flowers.
No, for real though. Honestly, he
No,
has
he's
been
right.
solid. Like
He's right.
everybody was so worried about him heading into the season. He's held his own to Bigelow's point.
No, he's right. Okay. That I didn't think about that, but you're right. You're right, Lo. All right, so that's on offense. Who's it for you on defense?
Divine Diablo,
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Deviine. Look, that's how you gotta say his name. You can't just say that. You gotta be like Deviine Diablo,
Divine. Divine.
Deviine.
Divine.
Look, give him his flowers. I don't know if y'all ever seen the show whenever we get the Stand on Business Award, but yes, Divine Diablo stood on business today. It has been standing on business all season.
Yes, he has. That was a great pass breakup he played, man. Almost came down with an interception. One handed, truly stopped him from gaining there.
What a
So
signing for us, honestly. What a
Yeah.
signing.
yeah,
Yes.
very, very, very much so. Very much so.
Can I
Uh,
don't need to like switch the subject really quick, but I just saw something on Twitter I have to tell you guys. Bajan said at halftime, Zach Robinson was like, "Bro, I should have always been on the sideline." And he was like, "Man, I agree."
Ah,
You know
Wow.
what? You know what?
Wow.
I don't
Bro,
even know
I
what
should have
to
been on
say.
that.
No,
But
he shouldn't even said that.
No,
He
he
shouldn't
shouldn't.
even.
why? Like,
No,
really?
he should not have. No, he should
Really?
not have.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
Guys, Pandemic says Jalen Walker kept the pressure for sure. Online Tuna says I second that. Also, Dorless, yeah, Dorless, and
Dorless, man.
Oh my
he was big
God.
on that third down. Him and Anyamata were big
Definitely.
on third and fourth downs, man, clogging up the middle. So I definitely got to give them their props. Pandemic says yes, Dorless had a phenomenal game in getting pressure on Mariota. Lucy and John Moreno, how many Falcon fans do you think when the fourth quarter came? How many were uh, what's that for the win? I know I was hoping for the win, cheering for the win. I don't know what that was, but I'm gonna say I know I was. I definitely was Lucy and John Moreno. Falcon Pandemic says at Craig, laugh out loud. Online Tuna says, have you noticed how good every first drive this season has looked? Don't know if that means once everyone else gets on the board with that coaching and schemes, we're gonna go off. I can dig it. Let's see. Falcon Pandemic said, yeah, that's crazy. Calling for Kirk over one bad game. And here comes my brother in the chat. And anyone else that want us, you can trust us. Ain't no fear. You can talk that in my ear, but it ain't. You can tell me gonna come down there. Okay,
Oh,
Eric is getting his
EP,
hey man, Eric is spitting bars there, man. He's spitting bars. I
bro.
see you, big
Look,
brother.
EP. Let me tell you something. EP had energy today. EP had time and energy today. Whenever I see him at the game, before and after the win,
Yeah,
Eric brought the energy for the fans today.
that's my brother. That's what he does.
I love it.
That is what he does. That is my little big brother. Online Tuna. From what I'm seeing, I'm giving Penix a full 2 seasons to develop. However, he needs, he has it, man. Yeah, or whatever he needs, he has it. Wilkinson says, I'm sorry. Craig says Wilkinson has sunned almost everywhere. I can dig it. Eric says, we ready. And he also says, you can't read. Eric, you get up here and try and read all these chats then, sir. Yes, I can read. And I'm faster than you too. Well, not anymore. But I used to be. So whatever, Eric. Eric, are you home? If you're home, man, I'll drop the link, man. You can hop on the show. Hopefully you're doing well, little big brother. What a game, man. Hey, let's talk about the offense. So it looked like there was a better mix of passing and running the ball today. I don't know how many times we ran it. I don't know how many times we passed it, but it looked like we had continuity. Oh, Eric says I'm on the train. All right, brother. Carrie, talk to me about what you saw in this offense. Did you see more continuity? Did you see more diversity? Give me your thoughts on that. And then Lo, I'd love your opinions as well.
Yeah, I think this is kind of what I was hoping to see more of last week against the Panthers because week one, we passed the ball well. Week two, we ran the ball well. I feel like this week we saw, more of a balance. As far as passing, we had 307 yards, and rushing, we had 128 for a combined 435 yards, which is incredible. I feel like we did a great job at spreading the wealth. I mean, we didn't just, even though Bajan had an incredible game, I feel like we did much better about spreading the ball around. I feel like everybody was getting a touchdown at that point. It was like Bajan got a touchdown, Algier got a touchdown, Drake London got a touchdown, Pitts got a touchdown. It's like we did a great job at utilizing all these weapons that we have on offense, and it wasn't just the Bajan Robinson show, which I appreciated because I do not want to run him into the ground. Um, I don't running backs can become injury prone, right? And so I don't want us to just overuse him to the point where he does become like that. So I'm really happy that we used Tyler as well. The running attack was much better because last week we only had Bajan rush for 13 carries and Tyler with one, which I said was criminal. Today it was 17 carries for Bajan and 16 for Tyler. So it was pretty even split. And yeah, they both went for over 50 yards and a touchdown. So I'm happy that we used both of them and, didn't just forget about Tyler. So I think today was a great bounce back game for offense for sure.
I would agree. Antonio says Jesse is fine, Craig. Online Tuna says for my ATL reading. Hey man, come on, Tuna. Whose side are you
Not
on
for
here? Whose side are you on? Oh my god. Oh, that was a good one, man. That was a good one. If
not
Jack
for my
if
ATL.
if Jack was here, he'd be like, "Wow, that's a good one." Online Tuna, you got me on that one,
Wow, that's
man.
hilarious.
You got me on that one. Craig says that's what I like to call the Oprah offense because everyone got a touchdown. You get a
Mm.
touchdown, and you get a touchdown, and you get a touchdown.
Exactly. No, seriously, I loved it. I really loved it.
Low thoughts on the offense, continuity, diversity, anything else? Give us your thoughts.
Yeah. So one of the biggest things that I took away from this game was like we were legitimately trying to establish running the ball, but what's important to me is the simple fact that even though Tyler Algier wasn't going off the first 3 quarters, they kept giving him the ball,
Hmm.
which is what you have to do. Like Tyler Algier, he's one of those guys. Like, look, he might not start off high. Like, he might not start off with 11 yards a carry. He's a guy that he kind of has to warm up, right? So, I really appreciate the fact that they did that. Look, they were in pistol and shotgun most of the time, and even though I don't like it, it's one of them situations where if it works, keep doing it. But um, just don't run that little reverse whoop de doo play that they
Yeah, I
ran.
don't know what that was.
I wanted to
I
ask
don't
you
know.
what that was,
I don't
Lo.
know what that was.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
understand what that was about and why with Ray Ray.
yeah, we got to scrap that. Monte Carlo says bird gang business, baby. Carlo, what it do, man? How you doing? Carlo's either out there. I know he's on the road somewhere. He's either in Texas or Louisiana. Hey, Carlo, where are you, brother? Shout us out. And hey, man, if you're on the road, be safe, brother. But if you're not, man, hey, celebrate that Falcons victory, man. Let us know where you are, brother. Falcon Fandemic says Tyler just continues to prove why he's such an asset to this team. No doubt about it, Fandemic. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. 100%.
Give the
100%
ball to
agree.
Tyler.
If a person shows you who they are, believe them. I can't, I can't get over that, man. I can't get over that. Hey, Carrie, Lowe, you guys take over for a sec. I locked the door so my little niece can't get in here, and I think my wife's at the door. So
Dang on,
yeah,
T. Will. You're locking
don't
the
lock,
kids out the room.
don't lock the niece
man. Let me
out.
Dang
tell you
on.
something. Let me tell you something. Y'all know how Jonah and Claire are. Uncle Terry, we want to be on your podcast.
Let them be on the podcast then.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, locking the kids out the room.
You can lock Mariota out,
Maybe
but
I could.
not the
Maybe
kids.
I'm saying y'all could do something for my ATL reading together. Like y'all sitting up here, T. Will sitting up here locking the kids out the room.
Oh
Dang on.
wow. Oh wow. No, man, I'm so happy though with that win. We needed that in the worst way.
Yeah,
We needed
we need
that.
it bad.
We needed
We
it
need it
bad.
bad.
It's crazy how close the game was. I don't know if like you were actually at the game, but like watching it, on TV, it didn't feel like we were so dominant. It's crazy that it was only a one score game, but hey, I'm still happy with the win.
Well, so the crazy thing here is that while we were there, because it's like I see it in the section I sit in, like a
Yeah.
lot of the away team fans, like they normally pile in that section because that's where the team comes in and goes out of the tunnel at. And so I love sitting there because I just love going back and forth with the away team fans. And the whole time it's like, even though we were ahead when Michael Penix threw that interception, it's like they were saying, like, oh, see, it's that time of the game where the Atlanta Falcons do where the Atlanta Falcons do.
Oh.
And I don't like here. It's like I really couldn't say nothing The only thing I could
Right.
do is just sit there and hope. You know
Hope
what I'm
and
saying?
pray. Hope and pray. No, really, hope and pray. I was doing just that.
I was like, well, look, I tried to give them a little bit of work, but I was like, I mean, shoot, they ain't lying though. Like, I don't want to sit here and talk all this cash money, and then it ends up being a situation where we end up blowing it some type of way. So, but I think that's kind of a tribute to the growth of this team, the fact that we still
Pulled it out.
finished the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still got it done.
Guys, I'm gonna be unprofessional and eat on camera because I haven't eaten all day. So I'm having some for my ATL chicken. Go ahead, Craig. Let's get it out the way. For my ATL drive through, for my ATL chicken. It's delicious. That
Where
was actually my
you have to at
sister-in-law.
least you have to at least tell us where it's from, T Will.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You know what? It may be Culver's.
Oh,
It may
chicken
be Culver's.
sandwich.
It's chicken.
I've never actually tried their chicken sandwich, to be honest. I just love that their burgers are made fresh, so I always get a burger from there. My uncle likes their cod sandwich. I'm always like suspect on ordering any kind of seafood from fast
Yeah,
food,
I don't.
so I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scares me. But I mean, my uncle says their fish sandwich is very good, but I'll take his word for it.
Well, it is for my ATL delicious. So I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. So is
Woo!
it because I'm driving? I can't see. Like, is it you get it from Popeye? Like, is it actual chicken or is it like a sandwich?
It's chicken.
Hmm.
Mm.
T Will, come on, T Will. You know our ethnicity. You can bite that chicken and you can tell us where that chicken came from.
No, for real. I can tell the difference between I can tell the
That's what,
difference between KFC
Oh
chicken
that's what I'm
and
saying. K exactly right.
I
You can tell the difference
can.
between KFC and Popeyes.
Popeyes. I can tell the difference between Popeyes and KFC chicken.
T Will
That's
talking about
true.
I don't know where it's from. Oh, T
Yeah,
Will, you
you
know where
can
that chicken
tell.
from. You don't gotta fake the funk.
Craig says Craig says T Will doesn't care where the food is from. He just eats it like serving his family. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. Hey man, I don't care today, boy. I've not eaten in 12 hours. I'm starving. I will probably edit this part out, but I don't care. I'm starving. Anyway, Eric says the train broke down. So, guys,
What?
yeah, which it happens sometimes. It does happen. What an effort today by our team, guys. And to your point, Lo, to be able to drive down the field and get that field goal, that was big. I mean, I know it's just 3 points, but it essentially put the game out of reach. And honestly, when he threw that interception, Lo, I was a little concerned. Now, I didn't say that, but the thought did go through my mind. So I am glad that we were able to overcome that. That offense was on fire today. They were just outstanding. So I am super duper excited. And look, if we get a bye week to get healthy, um, let's do it, man. Online Tuna says seasoning alert. Bro, I don't know what this seasoning is, Online Tuna, but it is delicious. I have no idea. Lo, let's talk about maybe some subtle things that you saw today that led to a win. Um, for me, the third and shorts and fourth and shorts, we didn't stop all of them, but we stopped a lot of them. And we did get pressure on Mariota. Now he did break contain sometimes, but we also sacked him a few times. Matter of fact, I think we are tied for the lead in sacks in the league, Lo.
How many sacks do we have today?
I don't know, but I know we're tied for the lead. Let's take a look at it. Give me one sec. Let's see. How many sacks does Atlanta have? Google. Oh man. Let's go, Google. How many sacks do the Falcons have?
So it's like, so the thing is, T was like, that's one of the issues that you have with our defense, since we have an attacking style defense. Like a lot of times, we bring pressure. We don't really worry about like setting the edge for quarterback rushes and try to do crush rushes. We're just trying to get up the field. So, I knew Marcus Mariota was going to get a couple of those. But the thing is that in those plays, well, in these particular situations, when you have mobile quarterbacks like that, it's like if you do get a chance to get hands on them, it's like you can't just you can't just pat them down. You got to bring them down to the ground.
You got to
So
get them down.
you got to get them down. So I knew that was going to happen a couple of times with our attack style defense, but look, there were a lot of times where we did actually finish the job, and
Yeah.
I'm definitely glad at that.
So Carlos says we have 10, and that is correct. We had 2 sacks today. But
Two
we
today,
not only
okay.
did we have 2 sacks, we had pressures. We got an interception. Did we get 2 turnovers, or was it? Let me see. How many turnovers did the Falcons have today? I know we got the interception. It feels like we got one more, but I could be wrong.
I know
I
we
think we
forced a
had the
couple of
one.
fumbles, but I don't think we
Yeah,
recovered.
but I don't know if you mentioned this, but I just want to shout out Xavier Watts, man, because I feel like he already has 2 interceptions through 4 games as a rookie. I feel like he could easily have like 5 or 6 by now. For sure, he almost had
Yes,
2 in that Bucks game. I mean, he is killing it.
he is really good.
I love it.
It says the Commanders had 3 turnovers. No, that's okay. So we had one because I know he threw an interception.
Hmm.
I don't know. I got to look that up. Falcon Pandemic says cricket sounds as T Will types. I know. I suck at typing. I can acknowledge that.
Nah, he
Uh
too busy eating that chicken. He trying to type with one hand.
the chicken is delicious. I know Jack is gonna clown me because I should never do that, but it's just I'm so hungry right now. So whatever, Jack. Sorry. It's delicious. You know what? Maybe after every Falcon victory, we should have wine and a meal as we do our podcast. Like, I don't know, it could be a thing. Well, what do you guys think, Carrie? You guys are well, I don't know. Maybe you guys don't like it. I'm down with it. Sounds good to me.
All I know is you eating this chicken is making me hungry. I'm about to have to go to for my ATL drive-through to get some Popeyes
Come
because
on down.
that sounds so good
Come
right
on
now.
down.
Honestly, I'm gonna get a 3-piece with some mashed potatoes and Cajun gravy and a
Oh
biscuit. And
man.
that
Oh,
sounds so good. And a
oh,
sweet
I
tea.
love
That
it.
sounds so good right now.
Frozen strawberry
Pand-
lemonade.
Pandemic says chicken grease all over the keyboard keys. And he's right.
Exactly.
And he's right. He's right. He's right. My mom would be so ashamed of me right now, but whatever. I don't care. I'm sorry, mom. I'm hungry. Okay? Whatever. Sorry.
I also want to ask Lo if he got a chance to see that. Raheem said that this was his apology to the Falcons fans from for last week.
Uh-oh.
He said this was his apology. I was like, oh, okay, sure.
So, all right, Carrie. So, all right, in black families, whenever a mother does something
Yeah.
to, whenever a mother does something that she needs to apologize for, she never apologizes.
She'll
In
just
black,
she'll make you some food.
it's exactly right. Exactly. Sure.
Here you
Mama
go.
never apologized. Mama be like, "Hey, Tim, let's go to the store. Let's get them shoes you wanted."
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But she go, "Am I wrong, T. Will?"
No, you're not. No, you're not. Mm.
So, I mean, maybe there could be some legitimacy to that. Um, I would have preferred an apology, right? Like, don't apologize to me for doing what you should have been doing the whole time.
It makes a
That's
compelling
true.
point, man.
That's true.
Makes a compelling point. But today, man, I want to focus on this victory, guys. Look, I tell you something, man. I like what I saw today, specifically in the ability to go down when you had to have it and score that field goal. Even though it's 3 points, it's still 2 possessions. Commanders were out of timeouts. You made them call timeouts. You were able to drive down the field, run the ball when you need to, right? Run that clock down, make them use all their timeouts, and then kick that field goal. And then guess what? When they did come down and score, you got the onside kickback, and all's well with the world. Look, this is a solid victory, man. I love it. I appreciate it. It's one to grow on. Buffalo's going to be a tough game coming in here, but the good news is Buffalo has a terrible defense.
I mean,
So
they had their hands full today with New Orleans, right?
Right. Their defense looks beatable. If our offense can perform like they did today, we definitely have a chance to pull off the upset and give them their first loss. Well, actually, no, they don't have a bye week next week, but possibly their first loss of the season.
hey man, let's go. Look, let's get well. Let's enjoy the bye. Fellas, do what they need to do, man. Get your mind right, get well, and let's go. Craig
But
says we actually scored over 30 points. I can dig it. Online Tuna says 40-0 win is an apology. Great performance, but still could have blown this one. That's fair. Carlos says Kyle Pitts can be a very dangerous weapon, and he can. And let me tell you something. Kyle has been coming up big for us. Kyle didn't
yeah,
have a lot of yards today, but that touchdown was clutch. That touchdown was needed. It was clutch. It came at the right time. It helped us to put the game out of sorts, so to speak. And Kyle was also key on helping us get some first downs. So I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Kyle. Lois, seems like Kyle's matured a little bit, or what are we think? Is it the connection between he and Penix? Is it that they're buds off the field, so it makes their connection on the field better? Low and Carey, in that order. Give me your thoughts on that.
You can
yeah.
go
I
first.
mean, bro, one thing that makes a man mature the most is an opportunity to make money.
Oh
I know
wow!
that's right.
Right?
Oh
Am I
wow!
wrong?
Oh
Am I wrong? How mature do we get
A
whenever we
payday's on the
go? How
line.
mature? Yeah, like how mature do we get whenever we go on a job interview? Man, we get so mature. I talk proper whenever I go to job. So yes, it's interesting that you bring that up. Over the years, I've been very involved in insurance claims and insurance claim services, and I want to continue to that, bro. At the end of the day, nothing makes a man mature like an opportunity to make some money. That's why Kyle Pitts is maturing. I mean, am I wrong, Kerry?
No, you're not wrong at all.
I
I think
did
you're
that.
100% right. And, honestly, like I said earlier in the show, he's been our most reliable receiver this season so far through 4 games. And honestly, he had a great game today. 5 targets, 5 receptions. I think he had 70 something yards, 1 touchdown. Great game. He's now for the season through 4 games, he's at 20 catches, 204 yards, 1 touchdown. I mean, yeah, he's about to have another 1,000 yard season, and I love to see it because you guys know somehow I became a Kyle Pitts defender in this offseason. So not by choice, but I mean, I just hated to see the slander when I feel like just saying that he just ran lazy routes was not telling the whole story of his situation. But
Yeah.
yeah, I love to see it because if he's doing well, he's definitely a threat to help our Falcons get a win. So I love it.
I feel like Kyle's bank account is about to mature.
Oh
Hello.
wow.
If he keeps this up, his bank account's gonna be real mature, boy.
Hey, y'all, I done made it back to the house.
All right,
I'm finna
love.
Oh,
go ahead
Coach
and
Ronnie,
hop
we
off.
said
Thank y'all
hi.
so much for having me on. I
Hey,
sure
I
will.
love.
I
We
sure will. Y'all
appreciate you,
take
man.
care.
Hey, you too.
Definitely, T. Will. Definitely. Thank you
All
so
right.
much. And remember, when someone tells you who they are, you believe them.
I love it, Lo. As
That's
always,
awesome.
brother. I appreciate you, man. We appreciate you, Jordan. Oh man, that's a great dude right there. King Richie says, "Family, what's good? Great game, great team win." Craig says, "I need
Hey,
more
King
weeks
Richie.
of this and wins to show me that things are better." What you say? Excuse me. What'd you say, Carrie?
I was saying hi to King Richie.
Oh,
Great
okay.
win. I love to see it.
Yeah, man. Definitely, definitely. Carlos says
That's so good.
15.5 points in my fantasy. You know what? That's a good point, Carlo. Let me see where I am in my who am I
Well,
playing
please
this
tell
week?
me you did your lineup.
I think I did.
I
I don't
forgot
know.
to remind you, to be honest.
I know it. I think I did. I was. I don't think I was gonna do all of that great. Oh yeah, yeah. Lowe's giving me the business thus far.
Is he really? Oh
Yeah,
no.
he's giving me the business. It's like 114 to 81.92.
Oh wow.
Oh, I started Penix.
Oh
Penix,
wow. How do you do?
I started Penix. Wait, who's on my bench? Oh no no no. Okay, no that yeah. I'm thinking about the wrong league. Oh,
Okay.
you know what? I see what I did. Yeah yeah
How many
yeah.
points did Penix get?
Penix got 19. I didn't
Okay,
take out. I
not
didn't
bad.
take out. I didn't take out Scary Terry, and I
Oh
should. I
no.
didn't, and there's your difference right there. Although honestly, there's not a whole lot of folks on my bench that really did anything. So yeah, he got me this week. Whatever, low. Hey man,
Right
let's see.
now, T Will, I'm projected to get the W this week, if as things stand. So, I will go 2-2 like our beloved Atlanta Falcons.
Who are you playing this week in fantasy?
I am playing against Bird Dude, BBL Bowers.
Is that Ryan?
No, that is Bodie's friend.
Oh, Birdman Shawty.
Yes.
Mm, yeah, man, kick his ass. Kick Bodie's ass. Kick everybody's ass but mine, Carrie. Carrie, have we played yet?
No, we haven't. I'm just so ready to play Jack though. Let's check how he's doing actually, because he's been talking all that ish. After going 2-0, oh, he's losing right now to our guy Debo Vibes.
Love it, D. Give him hell, Debo. Give him hell. Let me see. Carlos says I started Pitts over Bowers today. 22.72 on
Love
ESPN
it.
for Penix. Yeah, man. He's getting after it. He is getting after it. Hey, man, great victory. Um, just kind of saved our season for a little bit, Gary. I mean, think
it.
about it. If we
No, it
lose,
really did. It really did.
if we lose today, we're 1-3, and 1-3 with the Bills coming in, not where you want to be,
At all.
and not that I'm even suggesting that a loss is okay, but I would much rather be 2-2 than 1-3 with the Bills coming in here. And look, if you beat them, that's great. You're 3-2. It's a confidence booster. You're on your way to a great season. Um, and I think the Falcons can beat them because their defense is not great. Bills have a great offense. Their defense is not great. So online tuner says T will eat some chicken and he's telling Kerry to kick his ass. Hashtag family show go. It was a lapse, online tuna. It was a lapse. Craig says T will eating chicken sounds like Winnie the Pooh eating honey.
Oh my god. Y'all are hilarious. I love it.
That damn Craig boy, his motor's on go, man. His motor's always on go. Well, look at guys, it's a great victory. Um, I'm truly excited that we won this game. This really did save our season. Um, there's such a big difference between 1-3 um and 2-2. So this was a great game. We had to have it. It was great to see, entertaining game. Everybody played well. I love it. Let's go into the bye, man, and heal up. Let's get AJ back and let's figure out look, if we need to put Mooney on the DL, let's put him on the DL. He just hasn't looked good.
Put him on the what?
I said if we need to put him on the injured list,
Oh, I
disabled
thought you
list,
said put him on the DL. Like, I'm like, I only know of
disabled
one. I'm like, I
pause.
only know of one DL.
Oh
Pause.
my God, pause. Stop
What?
it.
I was like, wait, did you
Stop
repeat?
it.
I'm
Oh
like,
my
I hear that
God.
right? Put Mooney on the DL?
Stop it. Stop. Well, I don't know. I know his hamstring got him. I know his hamstring got him today. So you probably are going to have to put him on the injured reserve list. I don't know. Craig says the win saved our season, and that chicken saved T. Will from his fat.
Wow.
Carlos says Bijan needs to be in the slot while we got Tyler on the field. Agreed. Did they do that sometime today, though, Carlos? Did they put him in the slot? I want to say at times they did. I want to say at times they did do that, Carlo. So I don't know, but hey, man, guys, I got to run. I got to go make the world safe for wireless customers everywhere. I'm only allotted an hour. So, hey, man, to everyone who joined us in the chat, sorry, Eric. To everyone who joined us in the chat, really appreciate you guys. Thank God for you guys. You guys could have been anywhere in the world. You chose to be with us. Hey, man, I hope y'all had some fun. I know I did. Falcons victory, great time. Carrie, as always, thank you so much for joining me. Tell these folks where they can find you, Carrie.
Yeah, you can find me. Well, in a few minutes, you can find me at the Popeyes drive-through. Thanks
That's
to
what I'm talking about.
my
Amen.
ATL drive-through has inspired me. Now I'm hungry for some chicken.
Amen.
But yeah, no, you can find me on the Terry and Carrie show once a week. Unfortunately, Eric, I'm not gonna let everyone know where I live. um, but yeah, big Falcons win. Also catch me on One Time for the Fan whenever Jack is not busy doing yard work. Yeah, so
I heard that. Hey, Jack, hey, make sure you get the edges, Jack, okay? Nobody wants you to cut their yard and not edge it, Jack. I'm just saying, make sure you hit the edges, buddy. That's all I'm saying.
But thank you all for joining us. Great show, great win, big win. Ah man, I'm feeling great heading into the bye week at 2-2. Big win today.
I feel so
I
much
love
better
it.
this week.
Me too. I really do.
I feel so much better this week, Carrie. To everybody who joined us, thank you so much. Again, thank God for waking me up this morning. Thank God for sending everybody in this chat in my path, as well as you, Carrie. Appreciate you guys so much. Again, Mr. Eric Parker and Jack Spade, thank you so much for giving me my shot in this business. And hey, you guys can find me at For My ATL Sports 1 on YouTube. Again, the number 4, My ATL Sports, the number 1 on YouTube. Come check us out. And please like, share, and subscribe. Go Falcons. Let's have a good bye week, everybody. Y'all all have a barbecue next weekend. Craig says, good show and apparently good chicken because he didn't even need that thing. Craig, I always got that thing on me, baby, but I was just too hungry, man. I couldn't stop, but I always got that thing on me. Don't forget that. Hey, you guys have an amazing day. Go Falcons. Be safe, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye everyone. Rise up.
Rise up. Let me tell you something. Look it, man. I've been an Atlanta fan for 45 years.
Turning up the heat, T. Will on the mic, can't accept defeat. My ATL sports show, he's running the game. Atlanta Falcons fly high, you know the name. In the heart of the A, where the pride runs deep. From the Braves to the Falcons, he's keeping it real, no sleep. He's got the scoop, every player, every play. Bringing the thunder every single day. T. Will,